Right, YouTube, what is happening? So I've just finished a workout, and so I got talking to a guy, because where I live there's like, I've probably seen like a handful of foreigners that live here. So like when you see another foreigner, you kind of, you look at each other and you might give him a little nod. And we ended up talking. So anyway, we get to talking, and he was like, oh, what do you do for work, blah blah blah. I says, oh, I've got an online fitness business, like online coaching. And he was like, oh yeah, online coaching, like, it's really popular, and I see people talking about it or whatever. And he was like, what actually is it? So started explaining it to him, and it prompted me to do this video, because I've been wanting to like talk about this for a while, because a lot of people don't actually know what online coaching is, and a lot of coaches try to become online coaches. A lot of people say they're online coaches, but they're not actually doing online coaching. So I want to tell you what online coaching is, if you're a little bit unsure. But instead of telling you what it is first, I'm going to tell you what online coaching isn't, okay? Because there's a lot of misconceptions about what online coaching is. So a lot of people think it's like a Zoom live workout session where I'll get on a Zoom call, you'll be in the gym or at your home, and I'll talk you through a workout. That's not online coaching. That is a virtual personal training session, and there's a difference, okay? Which actually has just prompted another thing. A lot of personal trainers call themselves coaches, but they're not actually coaches. They're just instructors, or they're just trainers who are just counting reps, and who are just like, tweaking your form a little bit and just being a mate in the gym, essentially. That's also not coaching. Online coaching is also not just sending somebody a program for them to follow. That's not online coaching. That's just programming for somebody and then leaving them to their own devices, okay? So I've been online coaching in some form for pretty much my entire personal training career, really. So I've been a qualified personal trainer, qualified coach for over 7 years now. And even when I was working on the gym floor, an aspect of my package was like nutrition coaching, lifestyle coaching, and all that was done remotely, right? So an element of what I offered was online, alongside, one-to-one personal training sessions in the gym, okay? Now, there seems to be like a bit of a divide between gym-based personal training and online coaching, okay? But coaching is coaching, all right? Whether you see somebody in the gym on a weekly basis, or whether you don't see anybody in the gym on a weekly basis, a good coach should have some element of nutritional guidance, lifestyle support, checking in with clients, making sure that they're staying on track with everything that they're doing away from the gym, okay? Now that's what we do inside of my online coaching program. So there's a big focus on accountability. So I check in on WhatsApp with my clients every single day. I'll just drop them a message, just asking them how yesterday went, if they were all on track with everything, and if they've got any questions or anything that they're struggling with, or anything they're unsure about, okay? We'll also do like a weekly review where they'll fill out a form, just reviewing their week, recording wins, telling me what worked well, telling me what could have been improved upon, and I'll take that feedback and I'll give them a bit of a plan of action for the following week, okay? We'll also do monthly reviews. So every 4 weeks, we'll have a live Zoom call where we'll review the entire month, and then we'll plan out the next phase of training for the following 4 weeks. So it's really sort of hands-on, it's really in-depth. It's not me just writing you a training program, setting you up on an app, and just letting you go off and train, okay? It's not me just sending you a PDF and you going to follow that PDF, and if you can't follow that meal plan or that training plan, I just turn around and tell you that you don't want it enough. That's not what it is at all, okay? There's 168 hours in a week, right? If you're working out 3 times a week, that's 3 hours, okay? That means you've still got another 165 hours to fuck up your progress that you've made in the gym, all right? So online coaching, or at least the online coaching that I deliver, is showing you how to manage those other 165 hours. Yes, of course, I'm telling you what to do in the gym as well, but that's like, the stuff in the gym is probably about 10% of like what you need to do to get results. It's not me just telling you that you need to eat chicken, rice and broccoli 4 times a day. It's me helping you and understanding how to manage those Friday evenings where you've had a shit day at work and all you want to do is open up a few beers and order a takeaway. It's allowing you to navigate restaurants and social events and meals out without going off track. Even if like you need to send me the menus for the restaurant where you're going, if you have got no fucking idea what to choose from that menu. It's knowing what to do in the lead up to a holiday. It's knowing what to do when you get back off of holiday. It's knowing what to do when you've got a meeting at work, or you're working away, or you're traveling for work and you sat in the car for 5-6 hours a day and you don't have time to prep your food and you've got to pick stuff up on the go. All these things that we face, these normal everyday challenges that we face throughout the day, it's me helping you navigate those things. If you just sign up to an app and get a 4-week training program, or if somebody just sends you a workout plan, that isn't coaching. Like, yeah, it might get you active, but what happens when you can't make the gym or you miss a session and there's no one to check in on you and keep you accountable? That training program then becomes useless, okay? Same with a meal plan. If somebody just sends you a generic PDF of a food plan, what about if you don't like that food? What about if you're allergic to food that's on there? What about if you want to eat something else? What about if the kids don't like the food that's on that meal plan and you all want to have a nice family meal together? You know, there's all these things to consider, and that's what my online coaching is all about. That's what the FAST method is all about. So the FAST method is, it's food, activity, stress management and time management, okay? All these real-time things that you need, and all these real-time things that are unique to each individual, okay? Too many coaches out there, and I've seen it firsthand, they're just giving everybody the same generic plan and then blaming the client when they can't stick to it. That's not coaching. It's not online coaching. It's just fucking dictating. It's just lazy. And, you know, any fitness professional that's doing that doesn't deserve that title, and definitely doesn't deserve the hard-earned money of the clients who are paying them for a result. So yeah, that's it. Online coaching's massive now. It was a thing like pre-COVID, but you know, since gyms closed in COVID all those years ago, like online coaching's become a really big thing. I love it. The fact that I can work with people all around the world and help them change their lives without ever meeting them still blows my mind. Like, it's crazy that I'm in a position to be able to do that, and we're in a world where we can do that. I still love in-person coaching. I've took a little bit of a hiatus from it at the moment. I'll be back in-person coaching soon though. Really value that as well. But online coaching as well, I love. We're getting really good results inside the program. The program's growing. More people are choosing to work with me, which I'm very grateful for. So yeah, if you're watching this and online coaching feels like it might be a good fit for you, reach out and let's have a chat. Or if not, just like and subscribe instead. Peace.